Welcome back to the Final Whistle podcast. I am Javon, and this is your Chelsea versus Aston Villa match preview. Before we get started, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Chelsea take on Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge on match week 13, and based on everything that happened today, it's kind of a must win if we want to finish the this match week in the top four. As Arsenal picked up a win, as Brighton picked up a win, which knocked us down to currently fifth on the live table, and Arsenal winning convincingly. So if we just want to keep in the top four and keep consistency for the entirety of the season, we need to win tomorrow. Which, depending on the win, we could either be second or fourth or even third, depending on how the other games go tomorrow, along with our game. Now, I just finished up watching Mariska's press conference for the Aston Villa game, and nothing to really take away from it. Neto is back. Neto is back, recovering from a knock that he picked up on international break. The reporters asked him about Nicholas Jackson and his improvement. What obviously we know, Mariska is very happy with Nicholas Jackson's improvement, and he spoke about some of the rotations in the squad when Enzo Fernandez plays, if Enzo Fernandez is frustrated, and he simple debunked all of that by simply stating that this is for tactical reasons. Sometimes you will see Enzo and Moy, sometimes you will see Enzo and Romeo Lavia, and we've seen that throughout the system. We haven't throughout the season. We haven't seen necessarily Enzo and Romeo yet. That's Enzo and Romeo Lavia, partner in the midfield in our starting 11 as of yet. However, we move. We picked up a win midweek in Heidenheim in Germany at Heidenheim. Heidenheim, however you say it, in Heidenheim, and we are now looking to Sunday for that win. Now, let's get into my preferred starting 11 for this game. Right here, there you go. In goal, we have Robert Sanchez because we cannot get away from this. Support the players, Javon. We cannot get away from Robert Sanchez. Malagusto at right back, Wesley Fofana at right centre back, Levi Colwell at left centre back, and at left back, the scintillating Cucurella. In midfield, we have Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Palmer, Madueke, Nicholas Jackson, and Neto up front. Now, I'm just going to address the Enzo Fernandez thing. The reason why I start Enzo Fernandez is because Onana is injured for Aston Villa. Apparently, Onana is injured. And if Onana is injured, I don't see why Enzo Fernandez can't come into this game to help out dictate the pace of the game. And when you've looked at it, Aston Villa hasn't won a game for a while in the Premier League. I think it goes all the way back to last month. The last game they won was against, I have it right here. Give me a minute, let me pull it up. The last game they won was against Fulham 3-1. They lost to Crystal Palace, drew to Bournemouth, they lost to Tottenham, and they lost to Liverpool, and they drew with Crystal Palace. So they've been on a poor run of form. But that doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to be a walkover. This doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a stroll in the park, ladies and gentlemen. Because we know how this Chelsea team can be. Yes, we'll be on a good run of form. Yes, we'll be well, but we'll shoot ourselves in the foot and draw when we're not supposed to draw, or even lose when we're not supposed to lose. I just really hope we bring home this win because we need these 3 points, like I said in the start of the video, to stay in the top four. If we can stay in the top four, I'll address that later on in the video. Now, as you can see, another talking point would be Noni Madueke in my starting 11. Noni Madueke versus Aston Villa has had good games. I remember last season, just before Poch's run of form got started, he scored a goal. He scored. No, yes, he definitely scored and made that amazing run in the cup last season against Aston Villa. So I'm putting him in my starting level because he has had recent good games against Aston Villa in our starting level for tomorrow. Now, we saw that he didn't play in midweek. He didn't feature. He was just on a bench. So that says to me that Mariska is gonna do what Mariska does. If you don't play midweek, you're most likely gonna play at the weekend. And he has faith and trust in Nodi Madueke. So I'm expecting Nodi Madueke to start tomorrow. And I please, and I'm begging you, Madueke. This goes out to you. Please, for the love of all things blue and Chelsea, score tomorrow. Assist. Show up and show out. You've been under a lot of criticism. The haters are hating. Stop feeding them narratives. You need to play out of your skin tomorrow, right? And get some assist. We saw what Saka did today, not comparing the two, but you need some assist under your belt. And Palmer, please play Palmer back in the right half space. Give him this link up. Please. See this little triangle here? Please. Please, Mariska. Let's recreate this triangle right here. Let's get this back. You know, the Palmer to Jackson, the Palmer to Noni, them to Palmer, them Jackson running into the space here, Palmer running into the space here, you know, that type of stuff. Let's get this trifecta back, please. And Neta's gonna do what Neta does. Neta was out injured. He didn't feature midweek. He's been training. If he's fit, I expect him to come back because he's been our best attacker over the past couple of weeks. It's undeniable. And Enzo Fernandez. I think there's an uptick in performances, you know. I think 5 assists in your last, 3 or 4 or 5 games, you know. The quick playing, holding the tempo, speeding up the tempo, controlling the tempo of the game, you know, getting some assists. So I expect you to play. And you did was it against Villa? You scored that wondrous free kick. Yeah, man. Enzo Fernandez plays for me tomorrow. Moses Caicedo. How can he drop Caicedo? Caicedo's Caicedo. King Caicedo. King Kai. You know? So yeah. I think the back four speaks for itself. Gusto is back fit. Gusto is ready to go. I would start Gusto. Wouldn't be opposed to a little body or shield. Hear me out. He played well against Leicester City, so I wouldn't be opposed to seeing, you know, a little body or shield in there. But this is the starting 11 I'm going to go with. I'm expecting us to win, right? I know I was cautious. I know I'm not talking with chess with this game, but when you look at the other table and playing the first game being for us and the match week for the Sunday fixture, playing tomorrow, I really think that we need that win. Been talking to people, talking to Villa fans. They're expecting us to put 2 or 3 past them. Listen, I would love a 3-0 or a 4-0 just to be above Arsenal in goal difference, but get me the 3 points tomorrow. Just get me the 3 points tomorrow. Bring it home, boys. You know? And I would like a dominant performance. We need a win tomorrow to solidify that our top 4 challenge, you know? Wherever the chips may lie at the end of the season, it will. But I want us to do our part. You know? I want us to show up on our end. Take care of what we have to take care of. Whatever happens. Now, I want a goal from Nicholas Jackson. Let me not be greedy. Jackson, I just need you to continue your run of form. I'm hearing top 3 best strikers in the league. I'm hearing all of that. No, brother. Hold your head down. Keep working. Don't listen to the noise. The same way they hated on you last season and they couldn't see your quality. They're just trying to see your quality now. Keep moving. Keep pushing. You know? And Palmer, you need to rise tomorrow. Back amongst the goals. You saw what Saka did today. Now it's your turn. Saka said, over to you. Foden isn't in this debate. Foden isn't in this debate this season. Foden's taking a year off. And you can't take a year off. You know? Word to Cams. You can't take a year off. So here's what we're going to do. He says, here's what we're going to do. You need to rise tomorrow. And I know say if the attack really clicks tomorrow, we could be looking at that nice 4-0 win. But I'm going to be humble. I'm a prediction time. I'm going to be humble. I'm going to say 3-0. 3-0. I need a goal from Jackson because I need him to continue his run of form. And maybe a goal from Madueke and Aneta. The front 3 score. And if Palmer assist, the front 3 is going to score and Palmer is going to assist. Palmer is going to be the puppet master for the front line tomorrow. So yeah, that's my prediction. And Jadon Sancho. Sancho's been looking brilliant. So Sancho's going to come on. I'm expecting Sancho and Felix to come on and get game time. And then Kunko, of course. Oh, damn, we got a good squad. But yeah. Definitely looking forward to a win tomorrow. Kind of nervous, not going to lie, but we'll see what happens. History has not been on our side when a team is on a losing run. But I'm fully confident in the boys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for joining me on the Final Whistle podcast. This has been your Chelsea versus Aston Villa match preview. I'm out.